Hello everyone, welcome to Oracle F1 channel. In this video we are going to see 21C plus 2 reasons to upgrade your Oracle database to 23C. So Oracle database 23C is a sum of 21C plus 23C. So 23C is all about all the features from the 21C. It's for innovation release. And coming back to 23C, it has more than 300 plus new features and enhancement available. So this 23C beta version has been released on last year on October 18th, 2022. Oracle Incorporation announced the beta release of a new long-term release of the Oracle database version called 23C. The beta program is still ongoing, but here are already some nice interesting features I have been listed out in this slide. So it's all about 23C and 23 new features and enhancements. The list is going to be like the multi-tenant data guard to setup simplifications, DATAPUMP enhancement, automatic materialized views, session idle and blocking settings, gradual password rollover plus other security enhancement, expression in initialization parameters, attention lock, combine 23C with 23C, select without dual, exist or not exist, clear error message, aliases in group by and having classes, table values constructor, updates based on join condition, updates returning old and new values, returning clause for merge statement, extended max underscore columns for better for worse, Boolean column data type, the SQL transpiler, JavaScript stored procedure, asynchronous transaction, SQL property, graph query language, and finally Oracle 23C will be a new long-term support LTS release. Alright, so these are all the 23 features and enhancement. It's available in the beta version of Oracle 23C, and once the long-term release has been released, it has more than 300 plus new features and enhancement. So these are all the enhancement and features. We need to upgrade your database 19C or 20C or 21C from these are all the version to 23C. So the number one features and multi-tenant data guard plus setup simplification. Oracle data guard per pluggable database or data guard PDB in short. The new data guard feature for the multi-tenant architecture will work as an alternative to the traditional per CDB architecture. It allows the customer to implement the highly efficient per CDB data guard or the more flexible per PDB data guard, where each PDB is configured, maintained and switched over independently. So in the scenario in your environment, a container database having more than 3 pluggable database. So if you are planning to switch over from one data center to another data center, it will be affect all other database as well. So until 21C, it has CDB data guard features only. The new feature has been implemented. The enhancement has been implemented into that 23C per PDB level data guard switchover, maintain and configuration we can be able to do. So this is the pictorial diagram explains The traditional per PCDB architecture and PDB switchover. When a CDB is in a traditional data guard configuration, one CDB is primary and one CDB is standby. Consequently, every PDB in the primary CDB will also be primary open redirect, and every PDB in the standby CDB will also be standby mounted or eventually open read only with real-time apply. When the CDB transition to a new role, all the PDBs transition simultaneously. As the name implies, DataGuard products individual PDBs rather than the whole CDB. So now you can see this picture, primary CDB and primary CDB. So you can switch over a particular PDB alone. Either primary, both it is not primary and standby side, it is both primary side. So it will be switched over from per PDB. That means the DGPDB configuration will have two primary CDB instead of one primary CDB and one standby CDB. Hope you got it. Each CDB will contain PDBs open read-write, eventually protected by target PDB on the remote CDB and mounted PDB protecting corresponding PDB in the remote CDB. Having data guard protection at the PDB level allows our customers to independently switch over or fail over a PDB to the remote side. There are two significant advantages to this configuration. Customer can balance the workload between two different sites while maintaining the multi-tenant consolidation benefits. The role transition for a single PDB is significantly faster than doing the same at the CDB level. It is essential to understand that is this architecture transfers the full redo stream to the remote CDB if only a few PDB out of many are protected. There might be a significant overhead, therefore any write intensive PDB that do not require production should reside in a separate CDB to avoid superfluous redo transfer. Prepare the database for DataGuard. There are several steps necessary to prepare a primary database before configuring DataGuard. In Oracle Database 21c, these steps can be performed using prepare database for DataGuard command. It will be internally setting all the DataGuard related parameters commands for configuring the DataGuard environment, DataGuard setup. Number 2, DATAPUMP enhancement. In Oracle 21c, include and exclude parameters can be part of same command. In previous release, include and exclude parameters were mutually exclusive. Optionally, compress indexes on import using the transform parameter and the idle index compression class. Import the table from the dump file using transform parameter to compress the table using the table compression class. In Oracle Database 21c, transportable tablespace export AMPD, EXPDB and imports AMPDB can use the parallel parameter to parallelize the operation. Also in 21c, DataPump can resume failed transportable tablespace jobs at or near the point of failure. In previous releases, transportable tablespace job would not be resumed. DataPump supports cloud object stores as a dump file location for on-prem installation from Oracle Database 21c onwards. Checksum with exports it's to avoid any data tampering or modification in dump. The generated checksum at the time of export will be verified during an import. Oracle 21c DataPump client is backward compatible and can be attached to any supported database version. DataPump and SQL Loader clients are in the tools package of the instant client. Number 3, automatic materialized waves. An Oracle database automatically collects workload statistics, SQL statement, and query execution statistics. Oracle also maintains and purges the history of the workload. Automatic materialized wave use workload information provided by the Object Activity Tracking System (OATS) as part of the automated decision-making process. In Oracle 21c, DB underscore MVs has new column called auto to distinguish the automatically created MVs from the manual ones. By default, this feature is off. Automatic materialized view support partitioned and non-partition base table. Also, incremental reference is supported. Partition change tracking PCT is possible when the partition tables are using range, list, or composite partitioning. The maintenance model will be decided the type of reference that is the most beneficial at runtime. Number 4, session idle or blocking setting. The new parameter in 21c max idle blocking underscore time specifies the max number of minutes that a blocking session can be idle, whereas max underscore idle underscore time applies to all the session blocking and non-blocking. Therefore, in order to max underscore idle blocking and time to be effective, its limit must be less than the max idle time limit. This parameter does not have an effect on parallel query process or nor on sysuser session. Number 5, gradual password rollover plus other security enhancement. From Oracle 21c onwards, we can define a gradual password rollover time which allows connection using both old and new password during the gradual rollover time period. This means the database user password can be altered and work through any application connection without having a hard cutoff for new connection. This new feature was even backported to Oracle Database 19c update version 19.12. Other security enhancements are in database SQL firewall passwords up to 1024 bytes, integration with the OAuth 2.0. OAuth 2.0 is the industry standard protocol for authorization. OAuth 2.0 focuses on client developer simplicity while providing specific authorization flow for a web application, desktop application, mobile phones, and living room devices. Number 6, expression in the initialization parameter. Oracle Database 21 introduces the ability to use expression to set initialization parameters. The expression can reference the other parameters and the environment variables. Alter system set job queue underscore process max process by 10, 10. Alter system set added file destination. Some consideration when using expression. When issued from the alter system or alter session command, the expression must be enclosed in single quotes. When setting parameters, the min and max function can be used, both of which accept two values. The min function returns the lower of the two values and so may be useful when defining a maximum value for a parameter. The max function returns the higher of the two values and so may be useful in defining a minimum value of the parameter. These aren't to be confused with the SQL function of the same name. Environment variables must be set before instance startup and their values are read at the point only. Expression can be used in a SP file or a P file. Number 7, attention log. The attention log is a JSON formatted file introduced in the Oracle 21 to capture critical events, making system diagnostic easier. Number 8, combine with 23c. The new version of GoldenGate 23c is certified with Oracle Database 23c and the previous version and introduces some new features that improve usability, performance, diagnostic, and security. Highlights include the faster JSON replication performance, new replication support for blockchain and immutable tables, and application patching without downtime using edition-based redefinishing. In addition, OCA GoldenGate now supports 40 plus new data connection from Oracle and non-Oracle sources across multi-cloud environment including AWS, Azure, and new stream analytics for continuous data integration and data in motion analytics. Next to that, that there is also GoldenGate free designed for development, DevOps, testing, and production source or target database of 20 GB we are less than an OCI on other clouds or on premises. Number 9, select without dual. Since database 10G is dual and internal table resulting in execution plan, select statement optimizer role all cost to card 1 and fast dual cost to card 1. Before that was just a heap table. In order to 23C it is not needed anymore. Number 10, exist or not exist. To avoid ORA errors like name is already used by an existing object, or a table or view does not exist. Oracle units in 23 exist or not exist simply by scripting and error handling. Create table if not exist my table name or text worker. Drop table if exists my table. So number 11, clear error messages. Note that the above ORA error numbers are kept but that message is dynamic and extended. Number 2, aliases and group by and having classes. So position by number instead of expression alias is possible when the initialization group by position enabled parameter is true. So group by and having classes eliminated by group by position enabled parameter set to true. Number 13, update based on join condition. A more elegant way of writing with what otherwise would have been done using inline view or a more comparison where exist. Update a table based in join condition. Number 14, table values constructor. Group multiple rows of data in single DML or select statement. Table value constructor is part of the ISO SQL standard 2023. Insert for multiple rows via insert all into multiple table possible since Oracle database 9. Number 15, updates returning old and new values. Number 16, returning class for merge statement. Number 17, extend max underscore column for better for worse. Up to 4096 column per table. This is records max underscore column to be set extended and the compatibility to be set to 23.0.0 or higher. Number 18, Boolean column data type. Data type Boolean for column definition like fill SQL for variables. Create table emails address varchar 2000 active Boolean. Insert into emails value info to lgwr.com. It's true. Insert to emails value info to lgwr.com false. So here it is, the lgwr, it's my blog name, it's my blog domain. You can go and refer my blog also as well. So select address from emails where active, address equal to info to lgwr.com. So Boolean column data type also it's working. The SQL transpiler. Primary target this is the transpiler will translate to the PostgreSQL because it is a mature relational database that is available in major clouds and on-premises. Number 20, JavaScript stored procedure. Next to Java and PLSQL stored procedure now also can be written in JavaScript. Number 21, asynchronous transaction. Do not confuse with the autonomous transaction, a feature that is existed since Oracle 8. An asynchronous transaction works with the full transaction integrity as normal, but in some cases and some specified on all column level, multiple updates can be combined to avoid locking under the last committed transaction will include previous transaction in an asynchronous way. Number 22, SQL property graph query language. Part of the larger GQ language and an upcoming SQL 2023 standard, GraphQL is a query language for APIs and a runtime for fulfilling those queries with your existing data. GraphQL provides a complete and understandable description of the data in your API, gives clients the power to ask for exactly what they need and nothing more, makes it easier to evolve APIs over time and enable powerful developer tools. And finally, 23, the Oracle 23 will be the new LTS long-term support release. So now this is the current situation that Oracle 19C is that current long-term release up to July 2027, and next release on 21C. It's an innovation release. It's a couple of years only support, but it's an innovation release. We don't have any support also. But this is what we can expect in 23 release. Innovation release of 2 years premier support and no external support, and long term release 5 years premier support and 3 more years external support. So next long term releases will be 23C. So we can expect anytime soon in this year this will be released, but we can expect 300 and plus more new feature and enhancement. Whoever using 19C or 21C, we need to upgrade our database to 23C immediately to avail all those new features and enhancement. So that's all, my friends. So just stay tuned in this channel, and many more new features about 300 and plus to discover in the upcoming 23C versions. I will keep you posted and one by one new features once it gets released. And in the meantime, there will be an 23C beta version available. I'm going to install and give a demo also, and I'm going to expose some new features in this 23C beta version. Since then, stay tuned. Thanks for watching Oracle F1 channel. Bye bye.